everyone, Chef Anna here. October is in full swing and we're excited to be back to share another Texas Tuesday recipe with you. This Texas Tuesday is all about beets. No, not the headphones, these Texas beauties. Today's recipe is a little bit of sweet with some tangy to help balance out that earthy flavor you typically find in most beets. Our recipe today is for Beet Raita, a dish most commonly known to Indian cuisine. Beet Raita is pretty similar to something you might know as like a dip or a cooked salad. Before we get started on the recipe, let's take a look at the ingredients. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna wanna steam our beets so they get nice and soft and tender. This recipe really is more of like a two-part recipe. I highly suggest that you do steam your beets the day before, so that way they have time to sit in the refrigerator overnight and cool and chill, so they're ready to go in your yogurt the next day. So in order to do that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add our beets to a sauce pot here. And then all you're gonna wanna do is add in a quarter cup of water, because beets as they cook will release their own liquid, so it doesn't look like quite enough liquid, but trust me, it'll be enough. And then what you're gonna wanna do after that is you're gonna want to bring that up to a simmer and let that cook with the lid on for about 15 to 20 minutes. It just depends. You want your beets to be nice and tender and cooked all the way through. We'll see you back in a minute. Okay, so now that we've got our beets steamed, they're nice and tender. I've chilled them in the fridge overnight. We're gonna be ready to pop those into all the rest of our ingredients here. So first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna add our beets into our yogurt. With the yogurt, there's several different kinds of yogurt you can use. For this recipe, we're actually using a low-fat vanilla yogurt. But you can use, if you like Greek yogurt, you like that a little bit more tanginess, tartness to it, you can certainly use Greek yogurt. You can use plain or vanilla Greek yogurt, or you can use plain or vanilla regular yogurt. Just depends on what kind of flavor profile you're going for. So now we've got our beets in there. We're gonna add in our fresh mint, which is my favorite part of this recipe. It really kind of brings it all together and brightens it up a little bit. All right, so now we're gonna add in our spices. We've got our chili powder here, cumin, some salt, and then we're gonna add in some lemon juice. You can either put the juice from 1 or 2 lemons. Again, at this point, you may wanna mix it up and taste it and kind of see where you're at before you add in your lemon juice, just to kind of change it. That's really more to taste. We're gonna add that in, and we're just gonna mix it all together and watch it turn this really vibrant pink color. And there we have it, our bright, vibrant Texas Beet Raita. Before we go, let's take a look at what makes beets so nutritious for us. They're great for your heart. Beets are a great source of nitrates, which are compounds that convert to nitric oxide, opening up the blood vessels to help lower blood pressure and heart rate. Endurance athletes often drink beetroot juice to improve performance. Beets promote better oxygen flow, meaning the lungs and heart don't have to work as hard, allowing you to exercise faster and longer. They reduce inflammation. Betaline, found in beets, helps reduce inflammation in the body. The fiber in beets resists digestion in the stomach and small intestine and travels more or less intact into the colon, where your health-promoting gut bacteria ferment it and use it for food. Thank you for watching this special Texas Tuesday Harvest of the Month feature, and be sure to check back next week for our Harvest of the Month Texas Zucchini. In the meantime, make sure you're fueling up your body to fill up your mind. See you soon!